Hi everyone, it's Jimmy D from AZ again, and I want to add a little more about the whole thing that's got all the politicians up in arms again, or trying to make you not up in arms, and that is the gun control thing. Reasonable controls, what have you. I've done a little more thinking and done a little more research into this. How about that? So here we go. There's actually 400 million guns in the United States, and 32% of the people own a gun. That's about a third. Of course, most of people that have them have more than one. And of course, the countries around the world are going to wonder, why the United States, that evil place, why do they have to have guns, blah, blah. Here's an interesting thing. When you look at the demographics, the breakdown of all the people that own guns and see which group owns the most guns, in other words, why do the Americans have to have guns? The number one thing that jumps out at you is people that make $100,000 a year or more are the biggest group that owns guns. That's an interesting fact. And an analyst that I read suggested the reason the United States loves our guns so much is because we can afford them. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said. So here we go. 400 million guns in a country of 300 million people. You know the other math I talked about. Guess who does not own a gun, doesn't like them, has, I don't think, ever even shot a gun? Right here, Jimmy D. But I still defend the right to keep and bear arms. I talked about that the other day. But I have a compromise. That's what I remember I told you the other day. I solve problems. So I have a compromise, and here it comes. They're talking about background checks again. They're talking about banning assault rifles, and it really dawned on me. Well, they're saying, why would a citizen need an assault rifle? Implying that only government needs an assault rifle, right? Why do they need them? Why does government need these weapons? Why does governments around the world need them? Why do they need assault rifles and bombs and you know the rest? So here's my compromise. Disarm the citizens of this country and all the countries of the world when all the governments give up their arms. Because as I mentioned the other day, the reason for the Second Amendment isn't to kill Bambi, it's to hold government accountable. That's why. So you boys and girls in Washington that are up in arms, Beto and all the rest of you idiots, give up your guns, all of them, and we'll give up ours. I'm Jimmy D. It's what I do. I solve problems. I expect this to be done in about a month. What do you think? Comments down below.